Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Bina Traders. We trade what you see, not what you want. Today being 16th of February 2026, which is Friday trade, and we are already on daily time frame. So, on my previous videos, I promised you guys that I'm going to teach daily time frame and also teach you how to use previous day week and previous day low to get a bias to kind of frank bias. Alright, I'm not going to talk too much on this daily time frame because you're not yet to be teaching daily time frame bias, or if I'm to tell you what I'm looking at this daily time frame, you'll be confused because I haven't teach you enough on lower time frame. Is what I'm going to be teaching you on low time frame is where we'll be getting more ideas on what is happening on daily time frame, because same thing that is happening on 1 minute time frame is same thing that is happening on high time frame. The difference is that this is low time frame and this is high time frame. You're right. There are some people that do analyze on high time frame, then come to low time frame and pick an entry. Fine. If you used to do that, it's okay. If you don't used to do that, it's still okay. Now on daily time frame, there's kind of things I used to look, and it's what I want to show you up now. Why market will be going up from here to here? This is the kind of what I want to be teaching. And once I'm done with this, then I will be pushing down to low time frame, because there is where a lot of teachings are. But I want to kind of, there's kind of way I want to teach your brain. There's kind of thing I want to teach your brain. Alright, let's apply with our FIB. Set it up here, bring it down to this low that forms on 25th of February. What did you see there? You can see after we measure it, it comes down to discount, and inside our discount we have an AVJ. What did Dancy teach you? Whenever you measure and you see an AVJ below Dancy boss, what does it mean? Here is discount boss. You measure it from this candle to this candle. You understand? From this week of the bearish candle to this week of the bearish candle, you can see there's gap over there, and there's still gap over here to not only there. But just let's catch out the first one, because that is the one that is inside the gang boss. There is still an imbalance over here. You can see there is still imbalance on this candle, but we are not choosing this. We are taking this candle. We are not choosing this one. We are choosing this one. Why? Because this is the candle that is inside the Dancy Zoom boss. When you measure from the buy side liquidity to the sell side liquidity, you want to kind of to get an idea, or to look what is below 50% of discount, which is what this AVJ. Let's see how market does on that AVJ. Let's see what market did there. You can see market only comes to the middle of the gap and starts pushing higher. You can see when the market was dropping here, from here now, I can pick an entry and take my profit here on long time trade. I don't just do scalper. At times I still know more details to be doing a high time frame. When the market was here and form other block here, you can see there's another block here. This black, green, black, and there is still imbalance here that market reset did not come back to. They formed an imbalance with one consistent candle and came back and formed another block. This candle that comes up did not hit it, did not touch it, was the imbalance. They start distributing, and still after the other block still drop an imbalance. The market did not come back to it again. Market was respecting all the imbalance. Why? Because it's giving an information to who? Smart money. You can see how it looks like. After the market gives first imbalance, give other block, what else is going to be confusing you? That the market wants to bring it down to that C boss. I don't know. I want to kind of, sorry. Alright. When the market have created this an AVJ comes down, keep coming down, and it don't touch the gaps, it only stops at the key level. What is the key level? You can see here. What did you see here? That is the only social liquidity you can make use of. What did I teach you about key level? This is not the first video I'm doing here, and that is why I'm saying if you learn what I'm teaching you on 1 minute time frame, you will use it and trade all the whole time frame, because market is still doing what it's doing. What did I teach you about this key level? You can see how beautiful it looks like. After the key level, they form another block, form an AVJ, did not come back into it. Why will you be confused that market would want to drop line here to this gap, this blue line, this blue gap? Let me use red because I want to. And market goes back up again, comes back and did not take this low out, this low that comes back inside where than see gang boss. You can see how the movement comes and still it was pumping up. You can see what the market has been doing. And there is one of my students that is DM me and said he's still confused. I don't know the buy side liquidity and the social liquidity that is necessary for them to be putting on. Yes, I know that you'll be confused on buy side liquidity and social liquidity, but if you are doing what I ask you to be doing, you will not be, with time, experience will teach you more better. Experience will teach you more better. When the market goes up, they did not take this buy side liquidity out. I was kind of still confused because I'm studying with you and I'm still searching what they want to do. They just came up. They just came up and keep relative equal high here and did not still enter to the word FVG. When they do that and they still pushing down, they still drop down. How did they drop it down? What did I tell you? What did I teach you about this consistent candle? That trade does not have any bearish candle. It was only consistent one bullish candle. When you see this kind of candle, what is it trying to tell you? What is it trying to, which information is it trying to give you? It's trying to tell you that they are coming down to where than see this kind of zone boss, than see zone boss where I be teaching you. Hope you understand what I mean. When the market was dropping and there is gap here, they fill the gap again, and the body of the candle still respecting the what gap. The candle that formed on Wednesday respected the gap. The body of candle that formed on Thursday respected the gap. The candle that formed on Friday respected the gap, and it keep pushing what high. When it keep pushing high and the candle respected the gap, what did I teach you? Take your profit at where? Backside liquidity. That is here. Is it too much? Too much to learn? When you understand the liquidity that is market is coming down to, how will it be difficult for you? If you read the market, if you read the market, you could kind of to see DANSEE. What did you see? Is it not displacement? Displacement that did not take at this low. It was only on imbalance. You can see this dropping did not take this out. It only stopped at the what imbalance, and you can see where it brings the market to. You can see how far it takes the market to. After where? After they have already measured the market. If you measure the market, all you'll be trading here is bullish. All you'll be trading is bullish. When you're on bearish day, you'll be very careful. You will still know how to trade in it. But on journey, I will teach you, how you will be learning it. I haven't given you any strategies to be going on live account. If you are using live account, drop it yet, because there is still a lot of information you haven't known about. You have to be using demo account. I never ask anyone to use live account yet, because you still haven't get experience and you still haven't understand yet what I'm trying to teach you. It will take you some time. It's not something that you'll be rushed on. Okay, if you still want to measure the market, you are still allowed to measure the market. Damn. I know why I'm using smartphone to do it, because there's a lot of my students that don't have PC, so they are managing it with their smartphone, and I want to still tell them that smartphone is not an excuse for them to be successful. They can use smartphone and still be successful, only if they are going to allow themselves to be doing this every day. This is all you want. No, don't teach support and resistance. It's kind of to take a time from you before you understand them. Yes, it takes you sometimes, but if it stays, you enjoy it. You can see how beautiful it is after it drops to the discount where discount the FVJ where middle, and it keep pushing high, drops and go higher more, gives what consistent candle. What did I teach you about this particular drops? Are you dropping notes? Hey bro, are you keeping notes for those things? Or do you think that you can learn everything on head? No, you have to keep notes. Sometimes you'll be coming and reading your notes. It will kind of to help you to understand more better. So like I said, I'm not going to stay much on daily time frame. I kind of to teach you guys why the thing that I'll be doing, and why market have been going long. You can see the same entry you are going to pick here. If you're a scalper, the same entry you are going to pick here. The same entry you are going to pick here. Let me use blue. The same entry you are going to pick where on the measurement of this. Watch the measurement ruler, which is this blue line. Watch it. Look at the measurement. That is where you take a profit. Look at the measurement. Is it not same thing? When you have already take profit on this and the market have already formed this table for you, where this low did not take out this low, this low did not take out this low, and this low did not take out this low. It keep pushing high. The only constant to here imbalance. The drops will only come down to imbalance, and it was kind of one consistent candle. The drop was one kind of inconsistent candle, and the market have already come down to the blue gap, which is what the second discount of measurement. If you look up, you will be seeing relative repo high. Look up again, relative repo high. What do you think about those levels? Do you think the market is going to be leaving them? No. You can see how beautiful it looks like. But then we go back to 1 hour time frame. Hope you guys are not still confused on these two blue lines. By now you should have understand why the line is here. So I'm not going to be drawing back to showing you guys this. This is how I want to train your brain. I don't want to be cheating your brain, and I don't want your brain to take too much long to capture this. That's why I'm training your brain this way. This is our weekly gap, old gap. You can see it's now on other shapes. Before it was like this. Now I have turned it to this way because it's now an old weekly gap. I did not get this on this Friday last week. It was last Friday last 2 weeks. That is why it's on world gap. You can see the current weekly gap. I'm getting the new one, so I have to change my old one for me not to be confused anymore. Hope you understand what I mean. You can see here is the new one. New one will still remain the way it is, and you can see how the market has been respecting the gaps based on what the information. So on this draft that have come out for the day, what did you think? From the teaching I've already teach you on daily time frame, and I said on my daily time frame that all time frame are same. They are still doing what they are doing. They are moving on with one frame information. All you need is to get the information. Hope you get me clear. All you need is to what? Get the information. That's all you need. Alright. And markets are coming down here with one consistent candle. You can see it. Markets are dropping down with one consistent candle. And there is another block here. There is still what the other block over here. What you have to do now is to measure to know if the market is really going to stop at what the hand of the old weekly gap. You can see at the hand of old weekly gap, that is where we want to study now to know if the market is really going to stop there. At the hand of this weekly gap, you can see it here that I'm turning up. We want to study to know market if it's going to change gear, to change delivery, to change phase. Stop dropping and start what's going on. We don't know the information yet. You don't know, I don't know. We are kind of studying, and I'm studying with you, and that's going to give you future what you are going to be looking at on this same video. You measure it to know if the information really worth balance. You can see the measurement. You can see how many candle that passed was over, and you can see how it was doing. This candle move away from the discount. This candle move away from the discount, but the body stays. This still form inside the body of the candle, and the body still stays, for you not to be confused. If you had to bring the measurement to this particular candle, you can see it didn't work. The measurement wasn't clear. You can see, if you have to bring it here, it's not clear, and if you bring it here, it's still clear. So what you are going to be studying today is that we are going to be looking how market is going to be changing gear. This is what you have to be doing on your live trade, to be measuring, to know where market is going to be changing gear. Then where market change gear, you screenshot there, study there, because it's likely to do again. It's likely to happen again. Hope you understand what I mean. And there is relative equal high here. So on my teachings today, I'm kind of to teach you guys and give assignment to you all. Study how market is going to come back here on this relative equal high. You always know when this candles turn to white, you always know why it is. It's relative equal high or relative equal low. So hope I'm clear over there. And if market is going to come to this relative equal high, which is this white candle, everyone knows, hope you are not confused on relative equal high or relative equal low anymore. If market is really going to come down there, they will never go out to this world zoom, to this dancing gang boss. They should never go out from this zone. They should never go outside from it. If they go outside from it, know that the bias is wrong. Will you trade? No. You have to wait, because the bias is never, it haven't given you enough information to go in. When you get the information to get in is when the market respect this gap, this dancing gap, and start pushing high. Then you can trade to take your profit over here. Hope you understand me. Hope everybody is understanding me. This is how you should hold it on live accounts. On New York session, this is how you should hold it. On London session, this is how you should hold it. Studying, you don't need to catch this long and this short yet. What you have to be catching is what the main move, which is what distribution to the wealth, to the main objective. Hope I'm clear to you all. And you can see there is still relative equal high. Sorry, there is still gang boss for weekly, new weekly gang boss at were above. Hope you are not still confused on my measurements. My measurements still stand on 50% of from this buy side liquidity to the sell side liquidity. What is below there? Okay, let's study if here is still strong. Let's study if this dancing gang boss is still strong or is not strong. How we know that if it's strong or if it's not strong? It's only when we go down to the low time frame. If we find an AVJ and the market respect it, that means the gang boss is strong. And if we do not find an AVJ, that means the boss is not strong, market is still going to be pushing down. That's why when I on my previous video I said, when you expect something and it did not happen, will you pick the trade? No, don't pick it. Did you lose money? No. When you expect something and it did not happen and you did not pick money, you did not trade it, did you lose money? No. You will not lose money because you did not trade it. Why you did not trade it? Because what you was expecting did not happen. And when you expect something and it happens and you put money, will it go? Yes, it will go if you are correct. If what you are expecting is correct, it will go. True. Because what it is, what was is, what is was. There's nothing new under the game. Nothing. Everything that is happening here have been happening many years ago, and it's still happening. That is why a lot of people are making millions of dollars in this game. Alright, here is Monday where I calibrate my charts, and we have already on 12 o'clock, so I'm just wake up around 12 o'clock to be doing this lecture for you all. You can see how stress it takes me to be awake at 12 o'clock a.m. midnight at New York to be doing lecture to you all. What did I say? Each day you come to your each day you come, each day you comes, you calibrate your charts. Calibrate your chart from 12 o'clock a.m. where market opens. Then after you calibrate it out, what next? You draw it out. Because it's very useful to you. Where will you draw it out? The particular candle that forms where at 12 o'clock, which is what? This candle. This candle is the candle that forms 12 o'clock New York time. You drop it out because there is where market was started at midnight. You draw the candle out. And which color did I use on this thing? Blue. That is where you see my words, midnight opening gap. Is it not what I'll be teaching you guys? Is there anything new under it? No, I don't add new things. You can see it's midnight. For our new viewers, you can see it here. This is how we always get our midnight opening gap for new viewers, so you guys should understand. This blue line, this is what it means. Let me turn it to blue. You can see this is how we always got our midnight candle. All right, and you can see no market yet have moved where above the Danzig gang boss. No market have yet moved above it. Okay, what did I teach you guys? When did I say London session opens and when did it close? It starts from 2 o'clock a.m. midnight. That is when your first session will open. Your first session will do what? Open from when? 2 o'clock midnight to 5 o'clock a.m. That is when you two close. And damn see, I love you guys. I love doing this, and I will still be doing this for you guys. My goal is to see you successful. You understand? That is my goal, and that is what I'm praying God to give you patience, because patience is very necessary. Remove patience from the game, you will still be a failure. That is it. I'm not lying. That is it. London session. London Cuisine session. Sorry. London Cuisine session. Alright, from this yellow line to this yellow line is where the market starts, and this is where it ends. London session starts from here. Wait. London session starts. Okay. You can see London session start from 2 o'clock a.m. close at where? Close at 5 o'clock. Sorry. Close at where? Close at 5 o'clock a.m. New York time. If you have not changed your time zone to New York, you still be confused on what I'm teaching you. This is the first session you will be trading. You don't need anything before 2 o'clock. All you need before 2 o'clock is an information which I have already given you guys. You can see how I have found my information, and from this information now I will be looking if the candle are going to pass over this monetary box, this black line. If the candle did not go down to it and they keep pushing high, that means this gang bot is what useful. Then I'll be looking at buy side as what bullish as what my buyers of the day, because I have found an information only if they are going to respect this dancing gang boss. Hope I'm clear to you all. You know how I bring out this boss. I made this boss. You know how this boss comes into the table. Let's move now to 5 minutes time frame. You can see we are still on what the information. If you are trying to pick an entry here, you will fail because of what? I did not know what is going to happen, and you too did not know. I haven't know yet. See what the market comes to 2 o'clock a.m. That is when the information had what done. But for now, the information is not yet what done. It's not yet clean. Because you might take shots and they will come down and want to take this low out, because they are not making use of this gang boss, and you will fade. You may take shots and they want to make use of this gang boss, and they will take out your stop loss. So you have to give patience and wait for information. If you are scared, you will pick your first step profit here, which is what? Midnight opening gap. You can take your first information from this midnight opening gap. Your first take profit only if here is what the gang bot is what respectful. Let's go back to 1 minute time frame. Hello to you all. Hello. You can see the market have hit the word midnight opening gap. Don't panic yet. Don't panic. Don't rush. Wait. What did I say? Wait. It's still what 1 o'clock a.m. midnight, so the market is not yet. The information is not yet clean. I wish I can stay to the trade till 2 o'clock a.m. to teach you guys more on these particular teachings. But it's not going to be easy for me to do that way, because I have some other things I'm feasting on. But I'm going to give an assignment here for you all, and I'll try to post it ahead of London session. Even if I post it before London session, or I want to try to post it before London session for you to study and make use of this gap. To get what your bias. Oh, I hope you have seen how I bring every information down from what daily time frame. What is happening here now is what's happening on daily time frame. You can see that the market finally respect the dancing gang boss. How did I know that the market respect the dancing gang boss? Come over here. there should be an imbalance. Okay, I did not see imbalance. Yeah, I will teach you this in future because there are some kind of things I'm supposed to teach you here on what I want to say, but I haven't teach you yet, and you need to learn it before I talk what I wanted to talk here. So now let's lecture. I will first and teach you what I want to teach you before I jot here down for you. There's no need to rush and tell you when your bread is not yet to catch up it. Why? Because there's something you need to know before it happens. What did I wanted to say before? The market was still here. So I wanted to teach you guys more about here. But if I teach it now, it will be confused to you all because your brain is haven't reached to know about that. So I want to teach you. But there's some information I want to teach you before that. Maybe on our previous video, we will use that to make teaching. The market might keep pushing high and then comes back to this word imbalance for the full measurement. I don't know yet. Maybe you can see, you can find by yourself. Here is the gap. This gap might be useful. I don't know yet, but check, find those things out by yourself. What is going to be happening? Remember, there is this in over here. You remember, don't forget. There's still relative report high here. You can see this buy side liquidity and this buy side liquidity form relative report high. So still keep that on your study, on your journey. And there is imbalance here. So you should know that. Then go to your study them, study how market is going to be doing, what market is going to be doing, how market is going to be doing, and what you want to be doing and what they want to be doing. Alright, this video I have reached as 7 minutes. I don't know, should I go ahead and stay on live with you guys around 2 o'clock a.m. or should I close the video and leave this leave the session, not session, for assignment to you all? Well, let me leave it for assignment to you all, so you can still be teaching your brain stronger to understand a lot of things. If you are to chase law, if you are to trade this gap because of the speed it gives and because of how it comes over here, you may be taken out. And if this candle that is forming now, if they comes to this midnight and stops at the midnight or stops at the 50% of this, I will still pick on Skype. We still do some Skype of trade over from this information. Hello, I'm back. If the market stops at this midnight opening gap, I'll do some Skype to take my entry here. Not that I'm breaking any rules. I'm not breaking any rules. I'm doing what the market should be doing. Alright. If the candle is going to stop at the level I start going up, then I will pick my entry. I take profit here. So this is what I'm trying to study with you all. Alright, hope you can see why you should have a patience, because your session is not yet ready yet to be playing, to be displaying. One of the best way you can help yourself on this game is only when you have patience and when you have a trading plan. How many pieces? This is about 4 pieces. You can see there is not much piece. Why am I running out from here? Why am I scared to run out from here? Because the time is not yet. It's not yet my session, and it's kind of giving me a pattern and I'm looking for. So I have to run out from here to save what the profit I have made from here. You can see how many ROR is 4 ROR. 4 ROR is enough for you to be doing on outside your session. Damn, see. This is how it is, bro. You can see I've still entered from where midnight to where to the south side, and I still teach you guys how I would have take my profit when the market is coming up and take my profit at where midnight. And you can see still how, and then there's kind of information I wanted to give you guys here, but on future I will give it, not yet, because the course that need me to be teaching for you guys all is not yet done. So maybe later I will teach you guys, or you can use your brain to scan to know what I'm going to teach you guys. Beautiful. You can see 111. I'm not doing replay. This is my teachings. You can see successful trade. Have you seen how sweet it is, and have you seen how calm the market looks? There is not buying and selling pressure. If you don't know information, you don't know the information. If you don't know the information, you don't know the information. There is nothing like buying and selling pressure here. Thank you to you all. May God bless you. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Like my videos. Drop your questions. Don't cheat yourself. Wherever you are confused, drop your questions. I'm going to teach it. That is me. Wherever you are confused, I'm going to teach it. Yes, I have something to do. There's one of my students that asked me a question, so I want to teach it here before I close the trade. Alright, here is on my WhatsApp. Here is the question. You can see. Here is on his chart. Okay, the trade was on Friday. He calibrated his charts out. Okay, then he's asking me what is happening here now. What is the market trying to do? There is buy side up. The market will drop down on Friday. They do not reach for it on Friday. They do not reach for it, and this is on Monday. Okay, on Monday trend on London session. Let's go back to trading view and find out what he's trying to say. is, you can see London session on Monday. I'm going to answer the question. After answering the question, I'm done. All right, we are going to, the market may still dropping down from here. Still dropping down from here. You can take your profits at the middle of this can. This is what I'm seeing, but you should not be trading that way. There's kind of, I know a lot of details I can do on this market, like a lot, but I will not be doing it. I have to wait and get patient, because it's something that you are doing with money. If you make a mistake, you lose money. You use money and pay for all the mistakes you'll be doing. So you have to be very, very careful. There are some kind of things you need to be focusing on. That is kind of things you need to be avoiding for you to be successful in this game. The main thing in this game is not strategy. Strategy is not the main thing. The main thing is market management. Respect yourself on parts how you will be picking your trade. 4 is enough. 3 is enough. Respect yourself. Be careful. Calm down. Have patience. Have patience. So it will not affect you when you bring money. If you don't have patience now, if you don't have patience yet now, when you bring money, you still learn about what market risk management, and it's something that you can make it faster, and you can help yourself not to learn for it, because it's only when you give yourself discipline and have patience, you don't need to learn much on it. I want to answer the question. All right, you can see here is Monday. So here is Monday. I want to calibrate my charts because it's a new day. Okay, Monday. What did I teach you to do wherever you want to start trading, or what you want to start doing something? Calibrate your market out first. Once you calibrate it out, you draw it out. Calibrate and what? Draw it out. Then when you calibrate it out, he was asking a question on where London session. Then you calibrate London session at, which is what? 2 o'clock AM. To where? 5 o'clock AM. 5 o'clock AM, which is London session. If I have not changed your time yet to London session, if you haven't changed your time frame to London session, sorry, I'm very, very sorry. If you haven't changed your time frame settings to New York session, change it, because if you haven't changed it, it's not going to be, whatever I'm teaching here is not going to be matching with yours. It's when you change your time frame settings is when it's going to be going direction of what I'm putting to you guys, or the main thing. You can see from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock London session, there is not much things that happens here, but something happened. There is not much thing that's happened here, but something was happened. What happens whenever you see this line? Okay, there's not much thing that happened, but something what happens. They were arranging the range ahead. You can see the market have arranged the range of the day ahead of what? London session. Nothing happened, but something happened. There's nothing much that happened here. This is all you need. I don't know. I can't teach you fake. And it's very hard for you to learn, because it's high market technical. When you know, when you will learn is when you are putting it at work. When you are putting it at work is when you will be working for you. You know, this is buy side liquidity, this is sell side liquidity. This is only range I'm seeing inside where London session. These buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity are useful. The only useful range I saw at London session. Did you see anyone? You can still find inside the world London session, because it's what is happening in the market consistently. When I say consistently, that means it happens every time, every day, every session, every day. Should I say it again? Every day, every session. Okay, bro. What I don't know what you saw, or where you are confused, because your question wasn't that much clean. But I will bring down what is time 1:23. Okay, I must still be on live thread with you guys, and I must not yet, because I did not promise that. I still have other things to arrange, and I want to go back to sleep. Okay, here is Monday, the London session time, and market opens around 2 o'clock a.m. and there was no interested movement. And you know all the lines that I've calculated here. You should know there's nothing new inside these lamps. This is what midnight current price. Weekly gap hand. This is weekly gap hand. There's something I want to teach you, bro. I never delete this. I can never delete this, because even if I delete it will not delete, because I locked it. You can see where I lock it. It's only when I don't need it more I will unlock it and delete it. But for now I need it. I can never delete it, because hey, or more. Let me go and get it back. I forgot that I unlocked the line. I have to go back. I've unlocked the line. You can see where I get it. This is bonus for you all. Friday where market close. Okay, this is the particular candle where market close. You can see Friday, here is Sunday. Then you draw it out with which color? Same color. I have to lock it because it's useful for the whole day. You can never delete. You can see, you can never delete. Alright, let's go back to London session. Where one of us asked a question. Okay, London session on Monday trade. Okay, so it's on Monday trade. Here is Monday where market opens. You calibrate it out and draw it out. I did this on this video. It should not be confused to you. This is Monday where market opens. This is where I calibrate it out. This is weekly hand, and this is weekly leg. This is not new to you all. This is you have been saying it all the time. And this is midnight opening candle. You should midnight day candle, or whatever you want to call it. You know where we bring it out, so you should not be confused. This is 12 o'clock where market starts opening and start accommodating. When the market starts opening, it has been accommodating. There's no interested movement here. If you are trying to pick entry here, you know you are cheating yourself, because I haven't teach you anything from 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock a.m. I don't teach anything from 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, where we be looking something to give you kind of a setup is from 2 o'clock a.m. where market have been dropping. You can see the drop thing, the drop up and gives and gap. When it was dropping, the front and previous was gap. You can see previous gap ahead of at the hand of where weekly opening gap. You can see this. If you are putting this, if you are putting my teachings at work, this should be on your chart. This is how it will be on your trade, on your trading view. Nobody is going to be putting it for you. You are the one to put it. You are the one to look for it. You are the one to study about it. So it's very, very important for you to be putting at work. And when you are putting it at work, you are kind of following me on my current support chart. There's kind of things I don't delete. There's kind of things I delete. So you should know that this is how it will be on your chart. And the previous say at the hand of the candle it gives what gaps, then start pushing down, and did not take this out. This midnight opening gap, you can see the market has been dropping. Since 2 o'clock where it opens. It's dropping. There is no information. It's kind of doing this. There's no information yet. It drops to here. No information. They push high. Comes back. Did not take it out. Yeah? What did I see teach? What am I trying to teach you? They did not take it out. Really? Why? Because why, bro? They did not take it out. Why? They did not take it out. Let me assume you are doing what I'm teaching you. You should understand. You should be understanding those movements. Let me assume, or let me guess, someone is doing what I'm teaching here every day. It should have been this kind perfect. So from 2 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock to from 2 o'clock a.m. where London session opens to 2:20. Okay, let's say here is where I start getting information. From 2 o'clock a.m. to 2:24, there was no kind of information to me, bro. The market did not provide information to me yet. It was only 2:24 I got confirmation that the market have given me a setup. What is the setup? You can see this candle that was coming down to Dancy Gang Boss. This candle that was coming down to Dancy Gang Boss did not take the social liquidity that was measured, that we was using for your measurement. They did not take this social liquidity out. They was coming down, and all the body of the candles was respecting Dancy Boss zone. You can see, and it goes up again, comes back, and still this candle did not still take this out and did not take any of those lows out. It still would respect this one, and this one respected this one, and this one respected this one. The next one opens, respected this one, respected this one, respected this one. You can see how it will have been moving. And you can see the new information I'm giving you today, that this candle that is coming down did not take this out, and this one did not take it out. I haven't teach you this before because I haven't teach you my frame of work then. Now that you have been learning it, now that you have come this far, so there's no need for me to be holding it. I have to teach you, and there is kind of ahead futures teaching that I haven't teach, that I'm going to still be teaching, that I cannot teach now because there are some steps. The teaching is on steps. You cannot above it. Why did I pick this social liquidity? I picked this social liquidity because the social liquidity was the last social liquidity that did not take our midnight opening gap out. The last candle that did not take our midnight opening gap, you can see midnight opening gap here. The candle did not take it out. It was the last candle that forms. After the candle, the market will keep pushing high with no reasons. And the high that was forming did not still come back to the gaps that open. This gap, the gap that opens on previous what gap. So you can see the information on how it will be going. It stops and starts coming down. Who is pushing it down? Smart monies. They are pushing it down for the smart money to pick entry, to pick a long at the lowest what price. And you can see how the body of the candles respected what than season. And this is where I got my information. Where market starts pushing down and it not comes down, I found out that they are not ready to go down anymore because of what the information still respect. All the candles are respecting the gaps, the bars. All the candles have, even when the market was coming down here. I haven't entered here yet because I was kind of to get full what information before I enter. Then market forms up and still this one kind of from that. This one comes out, oh I'm wrong, bro. And what did I pick it money on this candle? Yes, no. Because I want to get full information. They still form this with nobody. Without it formed this without having anybody. You can see the candle. You can see it's only weeks. I will still teach you the name of this candle on futures trade. When you have already learned how it works, is when I will give you the name of this candle. This particular candle has a name where it will giving you entry. Alright, the market comes down, did not take this out. You can see how beautiful it is. They keep pushing high. Where did I told you to take your first profit? Is here. Here. And the candle that forms was the Danziger was. You can still call this you're taking profit. You can still call it this name for you to be capturing the gaps every time. So when you take your profit, you look for it. You can see it's illegal, or you call it buy-side liquidity, or any name you feel like to call it. Any name you feel like to call it, you can call it. For me, I'm calling it legal. So for whatever you want to, here is Dempsey, here is legal. Here is Dempsey. Here is Dempsey Gang Boss. You can see it. These two is blue color. No, not blue. Let's use red. Okay, you can see what I'm trying to teach you. Here is Dancy Zumbos, here is Rigo, and here is social liquidity that wasn't taken out. And when they did not take it out, that means you can pick your entry at where Rigo. On your, for me that is smart, for me that have been doing this for a long time, I will not pick my entry. I will not take my first take profit at this Rigo. I will take it at this hand of midnight opening gap, because I know that the market is coming up to where, to this gap, to this previous gap. Then I will take my profit from here, from this here, from here. I can take my profit from here. You as a learner, you can also take your profit as here at Rigo, where you start measuring. Rigo is buy side liquidity, where you start what measuring. It's where you, it's called Rigo. Then Dancy Boss is where the line, there where the drop did not take out the social liquidity. Is the gang boss is where it should respect. Hope you're understanding me. Hey bro. So if you get this, at least it's kind of a nice move, a nice profit for you to take a trade here. For you to pick a trade from this candle, keep your stop loss here. Here is where I'm going to close at the weekly hand, weekly opening gap hand. Is where I'm going to take my profit, which is giving me 5 ROR. What about you that is still a learner? If you keep it at Rigo, you are going to be getting 4.2 ROR. You can see how sweet the market is. There is no pressure. It has no pressure. Straight candle. Alright. From there, I don't want to. I think I've already made teachings on this particular. Okay, no, I haven't made it. From there, market drops down again to the weekly leg and to the midnight opening candle. You can see how the market drops down. These Dagansi gang boss is have already been useful, and they have already closed your profit on Rigo here or Trigo. So we are not longer on long, and I'm not teaching you. I'm not going to teach you how the market drops down, because you don't know about it. Once you reach at Trigo, take your profit and count down to understand the market. Sometimes market comes back to Rigo and start dropping down. Sometimes it comes down to Rigo and start keep pushing high. Like I've been teaching here, like I've been showing you here. This pattern haven't been shown before, and this is why I'm teaching you this. I've already showed you how you can be escaping from losing your profit. Why? To be keeping it at Rigo from now that you are learning. In future, you'll be still be getting the long, because that will be only giving you at your experience, and at the futures lessons I'm going to be teaching you. Then when my market have been dropping down almost one consistent candle to here, to midnight gap opening, and they push back up with no information. You just doing bro, they drop down, they go up to here, to midnight open gap. They move above the midnight open gap and still comes back and respect where the midnight open gap. This is where I called 2 up close candle, 1 2, then you start pushing high, and you can pick your entry from here, from this midnight opening candle, which was where exactly where I entered at live session on this same video. I entered live trade here where I show you that I will take my profit on Rigo. But you can see how it comes here with different what pattern. You can see this is not useful again. This is not useful because you have already used it to take what this long. So I have to delete it for you not to be confused on what I'm trying to teach you. The market comes down to the leg of weekly opening gap. When they comes down to there, they comes back up, move above midnight opening gap with one consistent candle and draws back to where midnight candle. Is it not here where I pick my long on live video session? Same on. You can see how beautiful it's like, how the market has been moving. So this is all I want to teach you. When the market drops down to the midnight opening gap, you can pick your long from there and take profit here, or you can escape from wherever you want to escape there. But here where they coming, where the eye is here is the eye. I have used this teaching to cover, I have used this answer to cover a lot of questions and a lot of things I promise you guys I'm going to be doing today. I don't know if you're a smart learner, you should understand that this is previous weekly. You see how you use previous weekly to take your entry when the market comes down to here, to the midnight opening line. You can see how beautiful it is like when the market drop down to the midnight candle, and they have already formed here, and you are seeing here relative equal high over here, which I always use with white candle. So if you want to escape from the relative equal high, you can escape. If you still want to escape from this imbalance, you can escape. You can escape from any of them. You can see how beautiful it is like. There is relative equal high here, and there is imbalance here. Sorry. And there is imbalance here. So when the market relax at this midnight, as a smart money, your eye should be which informations are they going to be doing, where are they coming from, and where are they going to. They are coming from the weekly leg and already relaxed at the midnight candle, and you can see ahead there is relative equal high and there is imbalance, and there is also old buy side liquidity. So you can escape from any of them. Whether you can escape, take your profits. What I mean by escaping is you can take your profits at mid high, relative equal high, or gap. Let's go back to our today's teachings. I want to delete this. So I'm done. Hope I answer your questions. You can still bring the market down and do screenshots on those particular levels. It's kind of to get it. Then I want to go back to today's trade to see what we have done, and yeah, I love you guys. What is this? Oh, if you do screenshot, then you can still do screenshot here. And what is this? It's not midnight opening gap. What is above it? What is here? Is it not relative equal high? You can see where we get the relative equal high. You can see relative equal high here. You can see it. You can see it. We are always just finished now. That's it. If you pick your entry at midnight candle, you can still pick. You can still escape, which is what taking profit at where the ATV equal high, or old buy side liquidity. Where is our old buy side liquidity? It's still on the ATV equal high. Or those ones are still buy side liquidity. But the cleaning buy side liquidity is here. Or you can still take it at imbalance. Is this not what I finished teaching up now? Okay, the imbalance is long, so I still want to be between you guys, calling you guys along with this, so that you can still understand what I mean. So I know this. Yeah, here is always my imbalance. Whenever I get important imbalance on previous markets and I'm using smartphone, this is the kind of color I use for in my imbalance. And only I'll be teaching you guys for my student that is following me up. You can see that is same things, the kind of things I have to do if the market is, if the imbalance is near me, I will use this. But because of the market is not near me, I have to make use of this color, which is pink. Okay. This is what another still what setup you need to finish up. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. To be honest with you, I need to rest. You can see the gap there. It's alright. I want to close this lecture. I'm kind of tired. This is what I promise you guys. You can study. Use your own special time to study about how it's finally done after my teachings. Don't forget that beside this new weekly opening gap is here. This is our new weekly opening gap, and this is previous weekly opening gap. Don't forget. Here is the previous weekly opening gap. That is why it does it this way. You can see this is the hand of previous weekly leg. This is the hand. This is the leg. This is here because it's previous weekly. We have to change it. We have to change it towards this pattern because it's not a previous weekly. It's not getting more. We don't need more information from it because we have now new weekly word opening gap over here. And oh my god. And on this video there is already what imbalance here, and candles are trying to respect the imbalance, and there is 3 lows here. So I don't know, what you have to do here is now to kind of study. There is imbalance there and there is suicide here, and there is social liquidity here. Study. If I am you, what I have to do is to study on this imbalance and this social liquidity. Where are the markets going to? Which one are they going to use first? And which one am I going to use for my target? And how can I get the information in full details? if you measure, you can see the measure, the 50% is not even clean. If you look at it, it's not that, it's not insensible. It's not insensible. So it's not making any kind of sense. Remove it. You will study. Which of them